Hey guys, welcome. In today's lesson, we will learn about relative velocity. It is one of the most trickiest part of class 11 physics syllabus, right? And you can also say that calculation of relative velocity is one of the application of vector. Okay. In today's lesson, I will basically deal with relative velocity in one dimension and relative velocity in two dimension. So let's get started. First, let us discuss about relative velocity in one dimension. You already know the meaning of one dimension. When a body moves along a straight line in any one direction, either along x-axis or only along y-axis or only along z-axis, then we call it one-dimensional motion. For example, see here, suppose I have a particle A which is having velocity say VA in this particular direction. Okay, say I have another particle B which is having velocity in this direction towards left, say this is VB. Now I am asking you, what is the relative velocity of A with respect to B? Let me write here. What is the meaning of this? When I write like this, V suffix AB, it means relative velocity of A as compared to or with respect to B. Okay, so I'm not going into the details of derivation. I'm just stating the result, and then matter will be more clear when I will do numerical. So you please see that lecture also on numericals. So VAB will be given by VA plus of minus VB. This is how we calculate relative velocity. In this example, I am calculating with respect to B. So what I will do, I will add negative of VB. So this will be reduced to VA minus VB. Okay. Suppose I ask you, what is the relative velocity of B with respect to A? Okay. Let me write here. VBA means relative velocity of B with respect to A. See here, what will you do? You will simply now add negative of VA. Means basically you are subtracting vector VA from vector VB. So this is how we do the calculation. In this case it was with respect to A. Okay, so wait a minute, this will be A. So I have subtracted vector A. Okay, same thing we will do in two dimension also. Okay, but before we go there, let me give one example here. Say this is VA, velocity of particle A, 10 meter per second towards right, and say this is VB, velocity of particle B towards left, say this is 3 meter per second. Also mark the length of this arrows. This arrow is shorter because this is indicating 3 meter per second velocity vector, but this arrow is longer because this is indicating velocity 10 meter per second. Now suppose I'm asking you, what is velocity of A with respect to B? So what will you do? You will do this, VA minus VB. How much will it be? See here, VA is 10. Okay, now see, you are actually, let me write this step, you are actually adding negative of VB. Okay, so see, 10 plus, now look here, this is the direction of your VB. plus VB. But if you see minus VB, your minus VB is going to be in this direction, mind it, because this arrow was for your VB. So definitely your minus VB is in this direction. Okay, so 3 meter per second, magnitude is same but direction is reversed. So how much will you write here? 3, because minus VB is 3. So you are getting 13 meter per second. Now once we write the result, we should also quote the direction. This is my result, 13 meter per second. What will be the direction? Look here, your VA is greater than VB, so resultant will be in direction of VA. So I will write towards right. Okay, take another example. Example 2. Suppose this is velocity of particle C, which is moving with the speed of say 20 meter per second, and I have another particle say D. So velocity of VD, I am saying it is 5 meter per second. Now I am asking you to calculate relative velocity of C with respect to D. So what will you do? You will again do the same thing. You will subtract, or okay, first write this. You will subtract velocity of D from C. This means what? What are you doing? You are actually adding negative of VD. Keep this in mind. Okay, so how much is your VC, magnitude of VC? It is 20 meter per second. And how much is your minus VD? See here, if this is your VD, definitely your minus VD is in this direction. Alright, so what will you do here? You will definitely write one minus here, right? Since this is the direction of VD, your minus VD is in opposite direction, so you will subtract the magnitude here, and you are getting 15 meter per second. Again, out of these two vectors VC and VD, VC is greater, so 15 meter per second towards right. So basically, see here, in relative velocity what we do, we actually add the negative of second vector. I am repeating once again. When I asked you what is the relative velocity of A with respect to B, you are doing this calculation, VA minus VB. This is as good as saying that you are adding negative of vector VB. Keep this thing in mind. This is the key concept, and this will also be present when we will discuss about motion in, when we will discuss about relative velocity in 2 dimension. Now let us proceed to find out how we will calculate relative velocity in 2 dimension. So it is very much evident now that your body is moving in a plane, because we are dealing with 2 dimension. Say I have a particle which is moving in this direction. Say it is making certain angle theta with horizontal. This particle is A. It has velocity in this direction, making theta angle with the horizontal. See, I have another particle B which is moving along the horizontal axis only, say x axis only. This particle is moving along x axis only with some velocity VB. And I am asking you to calculate relative velocity of A with respect to B. Same notation, A with respect to B. Let me write here once again. Relative velocity of A with respect to B. So here also you will do the same thing. We will do VA plus of minus VB. Since we are calculating with respect to B, so I will add negative of VB. Now look at this diagram. This is a 2-dimensional velocity. Body is moving in a plane. So we will have to be careful. So we are actually doing this vector algebra, vector calculation. See here, let me choose this point. From here I am showing VA. This is my VA velocity, and this is my horizontal axis. This angle as usual is theta. Now from this point I will use parallelogram law of vector addition here. Okay, so from the tail of this first vector I will draw my second vector. What is my second vector? It is minus VB. So see, minus VB in this direction. Quite evident, because your VB was in this direction, so the opposite direction is for minus VB, and then you have to add. So let's add here. So this is the velocity of A with respect to B. Okay, you can give certain angle here, say alpha, and then rest is your normal vector algebra, how to find this alpha and then how to find the magnitude of VAB. Stay tuned, in the next video only I will elaborate it in details when we will be doing numericals. Till then, bye and take care.